Hey guys, welcome back to the Project B-Ball podcast. My name's Akar Shea.
My name's Rade Manungi.
And I'm Gokul Narayan.
For today's episode, we're going to go through the All-NBA teams. So we're going to have the All-NBA first, second, and third team. Then we're going to go through the All-NBA defense team. So it'll be the first and second team for those. And All-Rookie team. So it'll be the first and second team for both of those. Just before we start, a couple of things. We're all going to go through our list. We're going to, for each NBA team, for example, All-NBA teams, we'll start from the third to the first, and then for the other two, we'll start from the second to the first. So we're going to go from down to up. And also, let's start the All-NBA third team. So my All-NBA third team I have is Bradley Beal, Kemba Walker, Pascal Siakam, Luka Doncic, and Joel Embiid. Gokul and Akash, who do you guys have in your All-NBA third team?
My NBA All-Third team consists of Tre Young, Chris Paul, Pascal Siakam, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Gokul?
My All-NBA third team is Kemba Walker, Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Domantas Sabonis, and Nikola Jokic.
Okay, Gokul, you put Jokic too low. I'm just gonna say that. Embiid had a worse season than Jokic. That's what I believe. I don't know. Do you really think Embiid had a better season than Jokic did for the last year?
Well, I mean, once this shelter-in-place thing comes to end, the season continues from the point it is, right? So, they still have a chance to, improve their stats and all for the rest of the season. But, I would say, I guess you're kind of right. Embiid's been kind of inconsistent and Jokic's better, but I put Jokic 13.
Okay. Also, Akash and Gokul, you guys put football in your thing. I don't think he played enough games to get into the All-Third team.
I don't know. The impact I saw from Paul George this season when he did play on the Clippers was insane compared to when he wasn't playing. So I just had to put Paul George on there. Yeah, Gokul, what did you have a similar reason?
Yeah,
Paul George. So yeah. Should we move on to the All-NBA second team then?
Yeah, for the Paul George thing, I just thought about it. You know how LeBron got All-NBA third team for last season? He was injured for 30 games. So it's you could put Paul George, who usually should be a second or first team player, but he's gonna be in the third team because of his injuries. That makes sense now. Yeah. The more I think about it. So I had Bradley Beal, and it doesn't look like any of you guys had Bradley Beal in your All-NBA teams.
His team just didn't win as much as the other people on my teams, because the people on my teams are playoff contenders. So I didn't actually put Bradley Beal on any of my teams because the people on my teams are playoff contenders, and I don't think the Wizards performed to the standard expected. I mean, no one expected them to be in the playoffs or anything, but all NBA teams are consist of players that are leading their team to the playoffs and are instrumental in their team's wins. And I can't really say the Wizards have been winning much. So yeah.
So for the All-NBA teams, I'm not sure how it usually works. Sometimes it works on pure stats. Sometimes it depends on winning your record. It's really on the year by year basis. And I feel this year is something we should give it to Bradley Beal over a player what Gokul put for his third team was he kept Russell Westbrook. I think I put Westbrook higher on my list, I believe.
Yeah, I put Westbrook much higher. Well,
you put Chris Paul on your list, and then you had Chris Paul, and then you had Tre Young a little low. I don't think Tre Young is third team using my logic, where your stats actually have to prove how much you play, how well you played last season, right? And to be honest, Tre Young and Bradley Beal, there wasn't not much difference between those two players last season as how they were playing. Both teams were pretty garbage, and they're in the Eastern Conference, and they both averaged similar stats. Tre Young probably averaged a bit more assists. But
yeah,
Bradley Beal,
look how much younger Tre Young is, and look how much more he's doing than Bradley Beal. You cannot tell me that the Hawks would be better without Tre Young. You cannot tell me that.
You can put the same argument for the Wizards.
Yeah, but the Wizards aren't a good team to begin with. The Hawks have a nice young core, and Tre Young is instrumental to their success.
Well, the Wizards are a good team. They're like John Wall's injured, but like once he comes back, you obviously know they're gonna make the playoffs. Who else is in the East? Because right now in the East, the 8th seed is the Magic, and do you think the Magic can stop both Wall and Beal?
No. So for me, like personally, I did put Tre Young a little higher because of what his personal stats and how much impact he has on his teams. Bradley Beal came to the 3rd team because of who's higher than him. Like he honestly, with his 30 points a game and whatever he's been doing, he should be higher. But there's other impact players in the guard position that are doing more than him. That's why he's lower on my thing. But the fact that you guys don't even have him on your list is kind of surprising.
No, I put him 2nd team.
Oh, you have him 2nd team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I think we should move on to our All-NBA 2nd team. So,
yeah,
on my
for sure.
All-NBA 2nd team, I had for the 2 guard positions, I put Russell Westbrook, Luka Doncic, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard, and Nikola Jokic. What about you guys?
Oh, okay. I did not consider Luka as a guard. So, like, he was on my 3rd.
He came in as a point guard, though.
He's a shooting guard. He's like a small forward right now.
On the NBA website, I was checking. He's counted as a small forward, and he's in my 3rd team. Luka.
He entered the draft as a point guard. Though.
On the NBA website, they're saying he's a small forward. I'm just following what the NBA says.
Okay.
So then, for my 2nd team, I have Westbrook, Tre Young, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi, and Jokic. Boko, who do you have for your 2nd team?
I have Tre Young, James Harden, Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, and Joel Embiid.
Okay. You have. Do you have Jimmy Butler anywhere?
Yeah, I just. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I just said it right now.
Oh, you put him as a forward.
Yeah.
Okay, I put him as a guard.
Because I mean, he's a 2-way player, so.
And the coach of the Mavericks, Rick Carlisle, said that Luka's a point guard. So
yeah, I put Luka's 1st team because I consider him a guard also. So.
Okay, that kind of screws up my list because I put Luka 3rd team because I thought Kawhi and Jimmy Butler and the 2 players I have on my forwards on my 1st team were better, deserved the team better.
Wait, you think Jimmy Butler deserves it over Luka?
Yeah, because I think.
Yeah, do you see how the Heat are doing that? He was so good on the Heat, like the way that he took the other rookies under his wing and just led them forward in the playoff race was like really.
But you know the funny thing is that they have their 4th seed, but look, they're only 1 game actually ahead of the Mavericks, even though they're different conferences. So I mean, in terms of leading the team, they've both done a good job. But I guess you could say Jimmy Butler stands out more because he's in the Eastern Conference. So yeah, I mean it makes
not sense. Just that. Would you have expected the Heat? Okay, Jimmy Butler had many destinations to go to for when he was a free agent, right? No one expected him to go to the Heat, and then after going to the Heat, do this well. Like, what team? Like, be honest. What team did you expect Jimmy Butler to go to for free agency?
I actually didn't know because because the last year in the Sixers,
he didn't join the Lakers. He didn't join.
No, he was not gonna go to Lakers. So I don't think that.
No, he met with the Lakers. He had a meeting with the Lakers. He had a meeting with various teams, but no one expected him to join the Heat. But he did, and he joined the Heat, and he was instrumental in their in all the wins that they got.
Well, you could say the same thing about Luka, though. Like, I mean, he didn't join this season, but like he's been really instrumental in the playoff run. So like leading them. Like at one point, I think they were.
I put them both in my 2nd.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think Goko just convinced me in putting he almost convinced me by putting Luka on my 2nd team over Jimmy Butler, but like the thing is, Jimmy Butler, I don't want to say he did something unexpected, but also Luka did too. It's a hard case. This one's based on opinion here, and like all that. And Goko told me the record was 1 game difference. I actually did not know that before I was making this list.
And so also the Heat were the only competition to the Bucks, in my opinion, who have the best record in the NBA. And that's because of Jimmy Butler and the whole team and their defensive prowess that Jimmy Butler just like brought to the table. So I think that's like another reason to put Jimmy Butler in the 2nd team. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little torn on this. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm leaning towards Jimmy Butler because of his more leadership aspect. Like Luka is leading the team like basketball wise, but I'm not sure who's the leader on that team.
Like I think the leader on that team still.
Yeah, who else would be the
Jimmy Butler just had like much more of an impact on the Heat. Like what were the Heat last season? The Heat pretty much like almost the same lineup. What was their standing last season? Let me look that up.
9th or
9th. Yeah, they didn't make the playoffs, right? From going to the 9th seed, adding one All-Star and being like 4th seed, and competing with Giannis and the Bucks, playing amazing defense. I think it's warranted that Jimmy Butler makes the second team.
But you can also flip that argument to Luka, can't you? The Mavericks are like 9th or 10th seed.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm arguing. I put them both on the.
Yeah, so you talk about your case, really.
Yeah, I'm arguing your case.
The thing is, Luka is a small forward, and you guys had him as a.
I mean, you can consider him any position from like shooting guard. You could just consider him a two-way player, but like,
I think that's the main reason why like I think that's kind of weird because of how Luka, in my eyes, is a forward, not a guard right now, or how the NBA is viewing it. So like, I can't really dispute putting Jimmy Butler in like the third team. That doesn't feel fair to me. I'm not changing Kawhi out of the second team.
And for sure, Jimmy Butler is not a third team. He's definitely a first or second. So I do agree with you there, Renee. Yeah, go on.
Let's talk about the guards. So for our centers, Goku put Embiid. He explained why he put Embiid over Jokic. Karsh put Jokic. Okay, so the centers were fine on. But for our guards, I had Westbrook and Tre Young. Goku and Karsh, who do you have for your guards?
I had Westbrook and Luka for my guards.
Okay, that makes sense. Goku,
I had James Harden and Tre Young, and the reason why I didn't put Harden first team is because I told you before I considered Luka a guard, and I kind of gave him the edge over Harden, and then I put Lillard as for the point guard.
Wait, hold up. You put Luka above Harden?
Yeah. Really, dude?
Really?
That's kind of sucks, but...
Wait, you realize Harden's
averaging 34 points a game, and his team is better than Luka.
It's kind of goes back to my same reason why I ranked him like 4th.
First round exit. Wait, Goku.
Yeah.
If you take Harden off the Rockets, it's gonna be another Westbrook first round exit.
Okay, what do you think will happen if you keep Harden but remove Westbrook?
It's gonna be a Western Conference Final.
Yeah. No, not Western Conference.
Second round.
Second round.
Second round, at least, minimum.
Okay.
It's gonna be second round.
This kind of goes back into the episode we had when we did the top 10, and then I ranked him 4th. So it's kind of my similar reasons there. So why?
Yeah, at that point you had Luka higher than Harden.
Yeah, I think that's I put Harden 5th then or something. So yeah.
Okay. We've all kept Tre Young in our second team. I think that's fair, right?
No, I kept Tre Young in my third team.
Oh, you put Kemba in your second team?
I put Westbrook.
No, I didn't put Kemba at all.
Wait, you didn't put Kemba at all?
Yeah.
You put a third team.
Huh? Wait, where's Kemba?
I didn't put Kemba.
Who's your third team card?
Oh yeah.
You know I don't support the Celtics.
I feel like that.
But it's still Chris Paul or Kemba Walker this season. I would take Kemba Walker.
Chris Paul and the Thunder kind of surprised everybody, but like that doesn't give him the edge over Kemba. So.
Yeah. Okay. So you just kept Kemba. You didn't keep Kemba at all.
Okay. Here's what I would have done. Okay. Now that I look at it, I think Kemba should be in there. I see what you mean. Okay. But I also think Chris Paul is deserving of a third team spot. For sure.
I wouldn't say.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm not 100% sure. Maybe if it was any other year, then he probably would be. But like this year, the guards list is kind of like, because like who counts as a guard and who doesn't count as a guard can change up everything. Because
you kind of LeBron as a guard, right?
No.
Except he played point guard for most of the season.
That'll mess up everything if you do.
Yeah, if we try to be like kind of different here because we're not 100% sure how the NBA goes about who's in
maybe
it's a positionless league now. It's a positionless league now, as they say.
Yeah,
Jokic could pretty much be playing point guard for you.
Yeah.
His passing ability, like it's close to the passing ability of most point guards right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so all the positions kind of make it hard because like what we kind of.
I mean, think about it. Like Dennis Rodman was what, like 6'6", 6'7". Lonzo 6'6".
Yeah,
so you really can't. It's kind of a positionless league right now. So yeah, but these are the positions that we thought best fit for the players.
Yeah.
And their play styles. So yeah, that's what we've been going on. So you guys, so I do agree that I should put Kemba instead of Chris Paul now.
Yeah, and I also agree that Harden should be first instead of second.
Yeah. Okay, you guys want to move on to your first teams?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so for my first team, I put Damian Lillard at the point guard position. The two guards I put were Damian Lillard, James Harden, and then the small forward, and then the forwards were LeBron and Giannis, and the center was Davis.
I had the exact same thing.
Yeah, mine's the same too. After the Harden switch.
Should you switch Harden and Luka? Okay, I guess there's not much discussing that needs to go on here. I think it's pretty.
This seems pretty like expected because these are all like.
The best point guard in the league is Damian Lillard.
With Steph Curry gone for a season.
Yeah.
With Steph Curry gone for sure. Then Harden, like the obvious choice for shooting guard, I think. And then LeBron,
Giannis, you have to have
obviously he's an MVP candidate, and then Giannis is also an MVP candidate. Davis is probably the defensive player of the year for sure this year. I don't think you need much of an explanation for this.
Yeah.
So yeah, the episode is getting kind of long, so I think we should end it off there and continue with our defensive teams next episode. What do you guys think?
Yeah, for sure. Our next episode can be our defense team and probably the rookie team because those things take less time. Thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you on with the next episode.
Bye.